Man, this fight was just something else. They just weren't like they used to be. Jake Paul committed elderly abuse. On Friday Night Live on Netflix, a 27-year-old Jake Paul and a 58-year-old Mike Tyson, who's on his literal last leg, and his brain's probably fried from all the shrooms and weed he smokes, duked it out in the ring. Well, at least as much as they could do.
More action. He just landed the overhand right, testing the beard of Paul early.
This event was huge, with 70,000 people watching live and even more watching from at home, with reportedly horrible quality. At least for some, it was buffering a ton. And you know, me, I waited till I got home to watch it. I was maybe max like 20 minutes after it finished, and I watched it nice. It was nice and crisp. I watched it with no buffers. It was a really cool event, and it's what I should have expected. And when you're able to watch it with no buffering and the best quality it can be, it was really good. I did not check out the rest of the fights. I only watched the Tyson-Paul fight. I watched some clips on them, and honestly, they looked way better than the main event. The main event was just something else. I'll say a little bit about the fighters. Jake Paul, I don't like him very much. I don't even really care for him as a fighter. His fights usually feel curated, fighting people he knows he's going to be able to beat. And those people are usually some washed up old fighters. And it looks like that's not different today. Mike Tyson, on the other hand, I think he's awesome. I've watched a lot of the stuff he's in, some of the Joe Rogans and some of his own podcasts, and I think he's pretty cool. He's a pretty chill dude. He definitely is not the Iron Mike Tyson anymore. He is definitely more like Cobblestone. Max maybe Gold. You could tell everything that was going to happen just by the way the match started. Before the match started even, when they're just walking in. Jake Paul came in his Pimp My Ride dually. Wearing his $1 million shorts, which honestly, it's just so cringe. Like, man, you're wearing these $1 million boxing shorts, if they are that price. It's just such a lame way to waste money. Then you got Mike Tyson coming in, and he just looks old and dead. I mean, for 58, he looks really good, but in fighting shape, no. They finally get in the ring, though, after all this, and, you know, at first round, maybe first two, I was on Mike Tyson's side, and honestly, I was on Mike Tyson's side the whole time, no matter how I felt if he was going to win or lose. But man, like at those first few rounds, it kind of felt like he might win. You know, maybe he's holding back a little bit. He's holding back. He's about to come in and wham Jake Paul. But no, definitely after round 3, you're like, he's gassed. He is not making it. Jake Paul was landing 2 times the hits every single round. Tyson is literally on his last leg on this fight. You can see his leg is banded up, and he's just not moving them. He is not moving them at all. He is not moving them at all. You know, he had better like movement. He was blocking stuff, moving out of the way for a lot of hits, but still, he was just gassed, and he just could not keep up with Jake Paul. Other than some like hits here and there that were kind of fun, all the fights were kind of just lame. And I mean, if you're watching it and you just look in the background, you can see how depressed everyone is seeing Mike Tyson kind of getting worked. I honestly don't think some of those people back there even knew who Jake Paul were. They were just like, man, I have not seen a Tyson fight, or I haven't seen one in a long time, and I'm here to see this man fight, and he's going to whoop this kid's ass. But all they get is old Tyson. Like, honestly, he was probably trying his best. I won't lie. He really seemed like he was. And you know what? I wasn't really happy the whole time, but I was kind of happy to see him doing it. I wasn't around for whenever he fought, so it was kind of cool to see him fight. You could definitely see at the end, though, when they announced Jake Paul the winner, that no one is happy about it. Like, why should they be? Jake Paul literally just beat a man double his age, and that's kind of lame, just like most of his fights. There's just nothing cool about winning this, and honestly, that's kind of how everything ends up. It's just like, that was just lame, and please never have this happen again. Maybe if Tyson goes and fights someone closer to his age, that'd be cool, and Jake Paul should go fight someone way better than him, and let's see if he'll win or not. So at the end of the day, Jake Paul, he's still lame, he's still cringe, and he committed elderly abuse.